Hi students, we will going to continue with topic number 4, namely radio receiver and television. In yesterday's period, we covered the AM super heterodyne receiver. And AM super heterodyne receiver is used to detect the amplitude modulated wave and recovers the original information provides to the destination. We studied details regarding its block diagram, what exactly it consists of, and how individual block works, till to obtain the original information at the destination point. Friends, as far as AM receiver is considered, it operates within the frequency of 500 Hz to 1600 Hz with the intermediate frequency in between 430 kHz to 555 kHz, but standard intermediate frequency is 455 kHz. With this standard, the receiver that recovers the original information is known as AM super heterodyne receiver. Obviously, it makes use of super heterodyne principle. Friends, today we are going to study the another type of radio receiver, and that is known as FM super heterodyne receiver. It is same as that of AM super heterodyne receiver, only with the difference that it receives the frequency modulated wave from the FM transmitter. It also uses the super heterodyne principle, and it recovers the original information from the FM modulated wave and provides to the destination. Only with the difference that it receives the frequency in between 88 MHz to 108 MHz. Within that band only, it receives the information from FM modulated transmitter, and it works on the intermediate frequency of 10.7 MHz. Such a receiver we can call it as it is FM super heterodyne receiver. It is quite analogous to AM super heterodyne receiver with slight difference, and that it makes use of some additional blocks which are not present in case of AM super heterodyne receiver. The first one is it makes use of limiter. It makes use of limiter circuit. Second difference is it operates with the frequency range which is more than that of AM operating frequency. It consists of de-emphasis circuit. Next one is it makes use of discriminator for the detection, and it makes use of additional circuit known as automatic gain control circuit, which is not present in AM. So with these differences, FM super heterodyne receiver is same as that of AM super heterodyne receiver. Let us see the differences. It also uses the super heterodyne principle, and it is similar to AM receiver with few differences. As first one is much higher operating frequency than the AM. It operates on higher frequency. AM operates on almost all 400 Hz to 1600 Hz frequency, whereas FM operates between 88 MHz to 108 MHz. So that is the first difference. Another, if you want to consider it from the point of intermediate frequency, and that is its IF is 10.7 MHz. For AM, IF is 455 kHz. Another difference is need of limiting action in FM. Here, to avoid the distortion, limiter circuit is used, which is not present in AM because in AM distortion is less. Next one is it makes use of de-emphasis circuit, which is absent in AM. It makes use of discriminator for the purpose of detection. This is also absent in AM. AM makes use of envelope detector. Here method of obtaining AGC is different than that of AM. So these are the differences which are going to be existing between AM and that of FM super heterodyne receiver. Dear students, when we are going to observe the block diagram of FM super heterodyne receiver, which is depicted in this particular figure, if you look to this particular block diagram, it is quite similar to that of AM super heterodyne receiver. Only it makes use of some additional blocks. Its working is also same as that of AM super heterodyne receiver. Only the difference that it receives the FM modulated wave. It is tuned to the FM transmitter. With this point of view, we can now discuss with the block diagram of FM super heterodyne receiver. It makes use of a receiving antenna that interrupts, or it is tuned to the FM transmitting frequency that is within a range of 88 MHz to 108 MHz. In the form of electromagnetic radiation, it converts that electromagnetic radiation into a radio frequency signal, and that is given to RF tuner. RF tuner of FM super heterodyne receiver consists of first stage as a RF amplifier, second stage as a mixer, and third stage as a local oscillator. RF amplifier makes use of several stages of cascaded or cascode amplifier. Its bandwidth is in between 88 MHz to 108 MHz. It makes use of series and parallel resonating circuitry for accepting the wanted frequency range and rejecting the unwanted frequency range. Its role is it amplifies all incoming signal to the required amplitude level. Almost all about 38 to 48 dB gain has been achieved by using the RF amplifier. This also decides the sensitivity and selectivity of the FM super heterodyne receiver. These parameters we have already studied when we have studied the characteristics of super heterodyne receiver. So amplified input signal in the form of FM modulated wave will be treated as the signal frequency Fs, which is given to the next stage known as mixer stage. Mixer stage makes use of non-linear devices and passive components, especially it makes use of diode. Its role is to undergo the super heterodyne principle. To this particular mixer, one more frequency signal is provided, and that is from the local oscillator. The local oscillator is, maybe it is a Hartley oscillator, maybe it is a Colpitts oscillator, maybe it is a crystal oscillator. that is required to generate the frequency higher than that of incoming signal frequency. Friends, try to remember, local oscillator frequency is always greater than that of the signal frequency, Fs. These two frequencies are provided as an input of mixer. In the mixer, after adopting the super heterodyne principle, at the output it generates the four frequencies. One is received signal frequency, second one is local oscillator frequency, third one is sum of both frequency, and next one is the difference of both frequency. We are interested with the difference of both frequency. That difference of both frequency, we can call it as it is intermediate frequency. It produces that intermediate frequency as 10.7 megahertz. The output of so combined RF tuner is now given to the IF amplifier. IF amplifier has a bandwidth equal to 10.7 megahertz. So that's why it receives all the signal within 10.7 megahertz. It also makes use of several stages of the amplifier to amplify the intermediate frequency signal for the required level. IF amplifier produces the amplified output voltage to the next stage, and that is known as limiter. Limiter puts the limit on the amplitude of the output of the IF amplifier. It also provides the signals to the automatic gain control. It detects the amplitude from the limiter, produces the automatic gain control signal for IF amplifier as well as the RF amplifier. Its job is to control the gain of IF amplifier and also the gain of RF amplifier. That is the specialty of the FM super heterodyne receiver, and the gain will be controlled automatically. Depends upon whether input received signal is strong or weak. Accordingly, the gain of RF amplifier and IF amplifier is going to be adjusted. Friends, the limiter circuit may be a clipper circuit, which we have already studied in BSc Part 2. So, clipped level of the signal is given to the next stage, that is known as discriminator. It is a very important circuitry which is used in FM super heterodyne receiver. It is used to detect the FM modulated wave. It may be a ratio detector or Foster-Seeley detector. It recovers the original information from the carrier wave of the FM modulated signal. So detected only audio information in the electrical signal form within audio frequency range, it is given to the de-emphasis. Friends, in FM transmitter, after modulation, the signal is pre-emphasized, means the signal is compressed in the FM transmitter. Now in FM receiver, it is a de-emphasized, means it is expanded. So de-emphasized signal, it is given to the audio power amplifier, which is driven by the driver amplifier. Audio power amplifier amplifies almost all the audio frequencies electrical signal, and then that is provided to the speaker. Speaker now converts so audio frequency electrical signal into acoustic sound signal. Thus, it produces audio signal, acoustic signal at the output, which is transmitted in the FM transmitter. Friends, this is how in general the block diagram of FM supporter and receiver and how the FM receiver works. Friends, now we'll see the details in the description manner. The first block it includes is RF amplifier. This amplifier reduces the noise figure to avoid the problems resulting from large bandwidth needed in FM. As being the bandwidth needed is 88 MHz to 108 MHz, maybe noise level is going to be more. To reduce that, the noise figure is going to be managed by means of an RF amplifier. It also couples the signal from antenna to the receiver by impedance matching antenna to the receiver input impedance. It makes use of cascade amplifier. It tunes wanted frequency and rejects unwanted frequency. Due to this amplifier stage, image frequency and signal to noise ratio is improved. It can reject the adjacent channel frequency and improves the selectivity. It increases the sensitivity also. It avoids the radiation of the local oscillator from the antenna. So such a unit which amplifies the input signal received within the FM bandwidth to the required level, whose gain is being controlled by AGC, is known as RF amplifier. Now next stage is the mixer stage and local oscillator combinedly, which we are going to study. Local oscillator is any of the Colpitts, Hartley or tuned oscillator for a VHF range. In FM, tracking has no problem as the tuning range is 1.24 to 1, which is much less than in AM. Local oscillator frequency is greater than the signal frequency by IF, which we already studied. Mixer includes the non-linear devices with the ability to produce several frequencies when it is excited by the two input frequencies. One, output of the RF amplifier as a FS, and other output from the local oscillator as a FO, which are going to act as the input to the mixer. It generates FO, FS, FO plus FS, that is the image frequency, and FO minus FS, that is the intermediate frequency. Only IF is passed to the IF amplifier. Rest of the frequencies are rejected by IF amplifier itself. Now we are going to study the IF amplifier. IF amplifier, it is same as in AM except the requirement of the frequency and bandwidth. For FM, IF and bandwidth are greater than the AM, obviously. Because in case of AM, IF is 455 kHz. In case of FM, IF is 10.7 MHz. So that is the reason why IF amplifier bandwidth is more. Typically, the value of IF is 10.7 MHz and bandwidth is 200 kHz, operating at 88 to 108 MHz. Due to large bandwidth, gain is reduced. Thus, IF amplifier is used to sink in bandwidth. IF is a fixed frequency amplifier with the function of rejecting unwanted frequency and accepting only wanted intermediate signal frequency for the purpose of amplification to produce the required amount of gain. Friends, the next stage is the amplitude limiter. So this is the additional circuitry that is used in FM super and receiver, which is not present in AM. To avoid the distortion of AM over the FM signal, before feeding to the demodulator, the limiter circuit is used between IF amplifier and that of the detector. This is due to the reactivity of FM to variation of amplitude and frequency also. The limiter is a clipper that keeps the output constant irrespective of the variation of the input of the amplitude. Thus, it keeps the input within the certain predetermined level. So that is the role of limiter circuitry, which we already studied in BSc part 2, that we are applying here. Now the output of limiter circuitry is given for the discriminator circuitry. The role of discriminator circuitry is to detect the modulating signal from the FM modulated wave, and it is provided to the destination, that is to the speaker, after audio frequency signal amplification by the power amplifier. Thus we can say basically it is a FM to AM converter which can be done efficiently and linearly. It converts the frequency modulated IF of constant amplitude into the voltage when with its both AM and FM. It is given to detector that detects amplitude variation ignoring the frequency changes. Thus, the amplitude of the voltage at the output of detector depends on the frequency deviation of the input voltage. The discriminator circuitry may be a slope detector, Foster-Seeley detector, or ratio detector, which are suitably used as a discriminator. Now here, audio frequency signal is separated from the FM modulated wave, and these detected or separated recovered original information signal is de-emphasized. By network, de-emphasis network, and then it is given to the audio power amplifier, where audio frequency electrical signal is amplified, its power level is amplified, which is driven by means of a driver amplifier stage, and so amplified audio power signal is given to the speaker. Speaker converts audio frequency signal into its equivalent acoustic sound signal at the output. Thus, we studied the working of the FM super heterodyne receiver along with block diagram and the differences which are going to lie in between AM and that of FM super heterodyne receiver. Next time we will meet with concept of television receiver.